You know the one that I'm talking about. I swiped left. True. Little did I know that by God's sovereign will, He would bring you right back around. Since our much debated phone call first date, I was always surprised how, regardless the circumstances thrown our way, I've never had to second guess the security I felt with you and our relationship. I've prayed a long time to find a husband. Not a husband, the husband that would lead and love me as Christ is head of the church and as Christ loves the church. By grace, a whole lot of prayer, and waiting, God led me to you. You have always shown me love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And I vow to show you the same for the rest of our lives. I vow to you that I will spend the rest of our lives trying to outdo each other in kindness towards one another. And Taylor, with all that I am, I love you.
I've struggled to write these vows. I started working on them over a year ago, and it wasn't until this morning that I realized that I've been struggling because you've left me speechless. I've been speechless for over a year now. We've been engaged, give or take that long. That means I've been speechless over half the time we've been together. And I know you will continue to leave me speechless by just being you. You matter so much to me. Everything you say lands in my heart and my mind. I grow cold and almost empty when you're not around. But you've given me many feelings I just never expected. I'm not normally an emotional guy, but the awe of looking at you, the pain and longing of saying goodbye when we were a distance couple, desire, annoyance because you're so damn petty. And I love you. We say that a lot. Devotion, I really only thought I could have for Jesus. Familiarity, and today a sense of completion. The calculus of my life has been incomplete without you. The math just wasn't mathin'. And now I know why. There's no me without you. You are the new dream God gave me after a long season without dreams. After we started dating, I started to dream again. I could think more clearly after I hit my head and hope and be reminded that my value and my place in the world extended beyond my ability to pastor a congregation. I spent a lot of time over the last 4 years of my life being upset that I'm not who I was. But being with you has helped me to start to become who I'm meant to be. If I woke up tomorrow and it was September 9th, 2021, and I knew what would happen to me if I crossed that bridge, and I knew what would come after, I would cross it again and again and again, because I couldn't risk a world where the events that led to meeting you didn't happen. You're worth more to me than any job that I had at Integrity or anywhere else, any ability to hear perfectly, any ache in the body, or the 8 busted discs I got in my neck and my back. I know I complain a lot about all those things, usually on Sunday with the tuna melts. I'm just cooked at 4 p.m. But I love you more than my own body and would readily lay down that cost again if it meant being with you. I promise to pursue you intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually as a lifelong joy, not an equation. I promise to fight for your peace and protect your rest. I promise to keep you laughing, as that was the first thing I ever promised you. I think you might have regretted that one when you asked for a man who can make you laugh, and I said, I can do that. I promise to care for myself so I could show up whole for you. I promise to lift your head when you forget who you are. And I promise to spend my life showing you that loving you is the most logical, joyful, and holy thing that God asked me to be a part of. Love you. I, Taylor, take you, Amanda, be my wedded wife. With deepest joy, I receive you into my life, that together we may be one. I vow that as Christ is to his body, the church, so I will be to you a loving and faithful husband. I vow to you my deepest love, my fullest devotion, my tenderest care. I vow to you that I will live first unto God rather than others or even you. I vow that I will lead our lives into a life of faith and hope in Christ Jesus. I vow to honor God's guidance by his Spirit through the word to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. And so throughout life, no matter what lies ahead of us, I pledge to you my life for loving and faithful.
I, Amanda, take you, Taylor, to be my wedded husband with deepest joy. I receive you into my life, that together we may be one. I vow that as the church is to Christ, his body, so I will be to you a loving and faithful bride. I vow to you my deepest love, my fullest devotion, my tenderest care. I vow to you that I will live first unto God rather than others or even you. I vow that I will follow your lead in our lives into a life of faith and hope in Jesus Christ. I vow to honor God's guidance by his Spirit through the word to have and to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. And so throughout life, no matter what may lie ahead of us, I pledge to you my life as a loving and faithful wife.